today. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Young on the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. 39 yards there, a big one. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. Got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
The Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their 5th-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On second down, Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. 5 yards, and that means they come up short. as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's Young on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Again, it's Young. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Hubbard. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, it'll be Hubbard. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Hubbard. Yeah, he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Young looks to throw on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. The 1st down throw for Young. Out to his left. That one completes him again. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Young. Steps away. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are...
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes our score 17-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here we go. First catch so far by Chase. It's a 1st down. An inside give, Brown. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Now here's Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Young to throw it. On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Young will set to throw. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. He was called on 3 times in the win last week, as his first one here's away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He wants Reynolds way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. Mike Evans, a touchdown reception. Next, we'll stay in the NFC South as we head to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Alvin Kamara, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. It was the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 3rd down, here's Brown. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Now Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. This is Brown going up the middle, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. Now a give left side, Brown with it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. This a 2nd and 8. Right back to Brown, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to zip through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. McPherson now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Oh, nice move. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They go play action. Young. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Panthers will add to their 4th quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Again, it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow will throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Young to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught by Thielen. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Hustle. Cut.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Big 13.
Burrow. Well, that's into the hands of Gesicki. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. And Burrow's saying, let's go. And that's complete to Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.